Good morning, guys. I don't want to be awake right now, and I can't tell if it's because I'm tired or if it's because I'm depressed, because those are usually the two reasons that I just want to stay in bed. Either I'm way too tired from my medication and I just don't have the energy to get up, or I'm so depressed that I don't see the point of getting out of bed that day. And today is one of those rare occasions where I can't tell which one it is. I literally got up out of bed around 7, I think. I sat up in bed and then I sat there for a few seconds and I just said nope and I went back to sleep. So I really can't tell which one it is. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's wrong with me. Am I depressed today? I need to talk to my doctor about my medication because it makes me so tired that I can't function. But if I do take it, my anxiety and my depression, it actually helps a lot. And I can actually semi-function and I can appear normal and upbeat. But when I take it, I feel so tired that I just want to sleep all the time. I do want to take myself out today very briefly because I'm running out of toners, so I need to go buy that. So while I'm out, I might just wander around, grab a drink, and just take a walk because it's sunny today. Maybe I'm just tired, not depressed, because I'm filming and the fact that I can sound upbeat while I'm talking to you guys tells me that I'm just tired, I'm not depressed. But anyways, I finished chapter 15 of Wicked King yesterday and it was such an awkward place to leave off that I was thinking, should I read a little more? Because I don't want to leave it off like this, but I was so tired that I did some editing and then I went to sleep. But it was so cringy. It was a spice scene at the end of chapter 15 and it was the cringiest thing. I cringed more than I cringed at Fourth Wing's spice scene. I don't know why, I don't know what it was about it, but I literally just don't understand Jude and Cardan's relationship. In Fourth Wing, that was also enemies to lovers, but you could tell in little ways that Xaden had feelings for her, or he at least cared about her and he was looking over her. There were little hints, but in this book, it seems like Cardan completely hates her and doesn't care at all what happens to her, and he was literally saying during the spice scene, "Tell me you hate me." I'm like, what is happening? I want to erase that from my brain. There was one reveal that actually did get a surprise reaction out of me. I'm not gonna say what it is because I don't want to spoil it, but I was genuinely surprised by that. So that I give points to, but it's not like a huge shock or anything. It's just like, oh wow, that's really interesting. I would not have guessed that. I also tried styling my hair without bangs today again, and I hated it, so I ended up putting them back, and that happens every single time I try to flip my bangs to the side. I don't like it. So I'm just gonna keep my bangs. Even if they're annoying, I'm just gonna keep them because genuinely I don't want to look at myself when I don't have bangs. I should eat breakfast, but I don't want to. I just want to lie down. I definitely am just tired more than I am depressed. This medication is actually really good for helping with like my depression and my anxiety. Since I switched over to this medication, I have been a lot better. There are still a few days where I feel really, really down and anxious, but that's because of things that are happening in my life, not like, you know, sometimes you feel depressed and there's just no reason. That doesn't really happen as much anymore. So this medication is really good. It just makes me really, really tired all the time. I gotta add music to my video. I'm gonna delete this part. It's not the most comfortable position to work in. Okay, I'm drinking some coffee. I had breakfast even though I didn't want to eat. I'm continuing my book, and honestly, I'm on chapter 18 now, and what intrigues me the most about this book is how fascinated Jude seems by the human world. Like, she goes to a diner for the first time and she has no idea how a diner works. Like, she doesn't know what to order, she doesn't know what food they have, and little things like that I find interesting. And also Heather going to Ferry for the first time, that's also going to be really interesting, and I'm really intrigued to see her reaction to it. I think I said this about the first book as well, how I found it really interesting how they're mixing the human world with the fairy world, and I wish they did more of that, because Jude and Taryn, they grew up in the fairy world without really going to the human world, so they have no idea how it works. Like in the first book, a boy was hitting on Jude and she punched him in the face, and almost, like, he was bleeding and almost beat him up even more because she had no idea what was going on. So things like that are actually really interesting, and I wish they utilized more of that in the series. I think I'm becoming more interested in the plot now, especially the part about how Nicasia said someone you trust has already betrayed you. I'm very interested to see what that's all about, so I am becoming more invested the more I read. I still don't really care about any of the characters though. I feel like the character I care the most about right now is Heather and Oak, and they're so... they barely play a part in the books right now. Oak, I know, is supposed to... actually, I shouldn't say that, that's a spoiler, but I don't really care about any of them. Usually I love a subplot of romance because I find it so sweet when there's two fully fleshed out characters and so much plot going on around them, and then they come together and there's like little hints thrown in before then, and that's what I really loved about Violet and Xaden's relationship in Fourth Wing, because there were little hints that I found super, super cute. So when they finally admitted that they had feelings for each other, that was incredible. But in this book, I couldn't care less about Jude and Cardan and what happens to them, because it really doesn't seem like Cardan cares about her at all. And even reading from Jude's perspective, she, like, there's some parts where she's like, oh, like, I hate that I like him, but she barely even thinks about him. So it just feels impulsive rather than it being actual feelings, which I think is why I really don't care what happens between these two. But I've just been reading and waiting for my nail shop to open because I want to go get my nails changed. They're really grown out and it's bugging me, and I want fresh nails. They actually open in a couple of minutes, so I'm gonna give them a call and see if they can squeeze me in today. But the nail artist I always go to, she's really, really popular, so her schedule's usually fully packed, so I don't think they'll be able to squeeze me in. But if they can, I'm gonna go out to the city and get my nails done. I got the appointment, it's at 4:30, so I'm gonna eat lunch, run errands, and then catch the bus to go to the city. Probably get there around 4 because I think the bus comes every hour during the week. So I have to take the bus at 2. Yeah, I should check the bus times. 예뻐. This is the outfit today. I have just a tank top and these pants that are too big for me. I had to get them tailored, and my new heels. And I'm in a rush, so let's go. 네네, 그러면은 주차장 입구 보여요.
But like neutral with a little bit of I don't know. My nails are short. Last time my nails were.
I just got back and I'm super tired, but my nails look super cute. I'll show you tomorrow properly. I can't. I can't film properly right now. I'm so tired, so I'll update you tomorrow. Good night. Why does this always happen? Why? I woke up at like 4 a.m. today because I swear I could hear Theo eating something and I thought he somehow got into his bag of food, and then I got up to look around and he just started following me around. So I have no idea what he was doing or what I heard, so I just went back to sleep. And I kept waking up every 2 hours, and I went to bed pretty late last night, so I stayed in bed. I forced myself to stay in bed until at least 8, but I kept waking up, so I did not rest properly, so I'm extremely tired right now. So yesterday I went out to the city to get my nails done, and it takes 1.5 hours to get to the city and get back, so that's 3 hours. And my nails took 2.5 hours, so in total I spent 5.5 hours to go get my nails done. And I tried reading on the bus, but I got too car sick because the buses in Korea are super rocky, so I had to just like lean back and close my eyes. So that was a long trek just to get my nails done. But I have this nail artist out in the city that I've been going to for about a year now, I think. Every time I was in Korea, I went to her, and this is back when I was living out in the city, so it was easier for me to go see her. But now I live here, but I still want to go to the same people who do my hair and my nails because like I'm familiar with them and they know what I like, and I like sticking to the same people, especially if I know that they're really good at what they do. So it was worth the trip. I'm just extremely tired because I got home really late. This is what my nails look like. It's like the cat eye with little dots on it, and then the chrome hearts and a rose with some diamonds and some lace as well. Honestly, it was really interesting watching her do this because I saw a lot of techniques that I haven't seen her do before, like the stamp for the lace, and also there was this thing that she used for the silver around the lace. She put some gel on my nails, and then she had something that looked like tin foil, and she just stuck it on the gel, and then it looks like this. I don't know if you can see it, but I like them very much, so it was worth the trip. I'm tired. I feel like today's one of those days where I'm tired and depressed, because on days that I don't have anything planned, I tend to feel really down, so that's why I take myself out so much. But today, I don't really have anywhere to go or anything to do. I don't have friends in Korea, so I can't really just call one of them and ask like, hey, like, let's hang out. So I woke up feeling kind of down. It was one of those days where you wake up and you just think, like, what's the point of getting out of bed? So that's where I'm at right now. The medication definitely helps with my mood, so even though I feel down, it's not so bad to the point where I'll actually just lay in bed and not do anything all day, because it used to be that bad, where on days that I would wake up feeling like this, I would just lay in bed all day, not eat, not do anything, not talk to anyone. I would just sleep all day. So the medication does help with that, but I still feel pretty down right now, just not as bad as before. Yesterday I was on chapter 16 and I said I would finish the second half of the book yesterday, but I only got through 5 chapters because I was out for most of the day, so I'll probably just spend today finishing this. But honestly, if I feel down, I feel like I should read a book that I know I enjoy. I feel like I should read a comfort book rather than something that's just, I don't know, maybe I'll read Perks of Being a Wallflower, because that's always very comforting when I'm feeling down. I kind of want to just go back to bed and lie down and just watch something on my laptop. My voice is dying. Oh my god, can you hear that? Theo's trying to open the door and he's not allowed to. I think he stopped now. Either he gave up or he got in. I have to go check, but I kind of want to just lay in bed and do nothing today and just watch something on my laptop or read something. I don't feel like eating either. My medication makes me hungry, so it's supposed to give me an appetite, so it makes me hungry, but when I feel down, even if I feel hungry, I don't want to eat anything. So right now, I also don't really want to eat at all today, which is bad, because I really need to eat more. I'm not doing good today. I don't know why. Sir, this is not a cat tower. Please don't knock it over. Okay. Theo's gonna chill on my bookshelf, apparently. I hope he can get himself down. Why is my voice so dead today? But until I can figure out what to do with myself, I'm gonna watch something, I don't know what yet, and drink my coffee. I had a realization. What if I'm enjoying books less because I read when I feel depressed? Because Wicked King, I'm almost done. I only have about 110 pages left, and so far I have not had any emotions toward it. I haven't felt any emotions towards any of the characters. I don't really care what happens to Jude. Maybe it's just not the right book for me, but I've also had to DNF a lot of books. I DNF'd One Dark Window, I DNF'd The Da Vinci Code. What if it's just because I'm depressed? But then again, when I was reading books by Haruki Murakami, I genuinely loved them so much, and I thought they were so beautiful, and I genuinely felt so many emotions while reading those. So maybe I am just choosing the wrong books. But even this one, there's 110 pages left, and I assume maybe they'll cram all the action into those last 110 pages, but this again has been 200 pages of just, I don't really care what's going on. So I've been asking ChatGPT for book advice, and I just said I'm 208 pages into The Wicked King and I'm not enjoying it. And it said, I don't think your issue with The Cruel Prince was just that it started slowly. I think the deeper issue may be that you don't actually enjoy court politics for their own sake, intrigue for its own sake, watching people maneuver for power without a strong emotional anchor. A lot of readers love The Wicked King because they're fascinated by who's manipulating whom, but you've already discovered with the Da Vinci Code that you don't automatically care about a book's central game unless you're emotionally invested. Looking at your favorites, compare Red Rising. Dara has a huge personal goal. The stakes are immediate and emotional. The plot constantly escalates. That's what I really loved about Red Rising, and I had such a good time reading that. Hunger Games, survival, family, high tension, perks of being a wallflower, deep emotional connection to Charlie. Comparing that to The Wicked King, it's a lot of strategic positioning, a lot of conversations about power, less urgency than fans sometimes admit. I'm starting to think that what you enjoyed in The Cruel Prince wasn't actually politics, it was surprise. And I knew that right off the bat. When I read it, the only thing I liked about it was the shock value and the surprises and the twists, and that's what I really love in a book. Things that are just completely unexpected and just throw me through a loop. The common thread isn't politics or mystery, it's that you need either emotional investment in characters or a plot that keeps delivering meaningful surprises. Okay, so that means I'm gonna DNF this, which sucks because I thought I would enjoy this and the third one a lot more because of the ending of The Cruel Prince. The only reason I gave The Cruel Prince a 3 out of 5 was because I had to read through so much setup and so much filler to actually get to the good part and the surprises. So I thought book 2 and 3 would have more excitement and twists and shock value, but it just felt like even more filler and I was just not enjoying it. So I'm gonna DNF this. Maybe I'll go back to this at some point. Maybe I'll enjoy it sometime in the future. Same with other books I've DNF'd, like The Da Vinci Code, Powerless, One Dark Window. Maybe I'll enjoy those in the future. And The Da Vinci Code, I really did enjoy all the facts and conspiracies and history that was in it. I just didn't really care about the plot. So maybe I will enjoy that book in the future. It's just not what I need right now. Honestly, I still think The Da Vinci Code is a really good book, and I feel like when I'm in the mood to read about history and nonfiction, I would be in the mood to read Da Vinci Code, but what I'm looking for right now is something to pull me out of reality, basically, and that's why I got into fiction books in the first place. So I'm gonna put this down and decide what book to read next.